A quiet neighborhood, a sunny afternoon, and a simple walk home should have ended with cartoons and snacks. But everything changed in a single violent moment, when a stranger attacked his mother right in front of him. A 10-year-old boy made a decision no one expected. Instead of running away, he chased the criminal deep into the shadows of the city, uncovering a hidden world of stolen secrets and dangerous people. What began as a normal day quickly twisted into a heart-pounding pursuit, proving that sometimes the bravest hero is the one you least expect. A quiet neighborhood sat under the afternoon sun, peaceful and calm like any other day. The sidewalks were clean, the lawns were trimmed, and birds sang from the trees that lined the streets. Children's bicycles lay on driveways, waiting for their owners to finish homework and come out. Sighed again. Everyone in this neighborhood felt safe. Trouble never seemed to find its way here. A mother and her 10-year-old son walked home from the local grocery store, chatting about what they would make for dinner. The boy held a bag filled with snacks he picked out himself. He liked helping his mom shop because it made him feel responsible. His mother smiled every time she looked at him, proud of how grown-up he was becoming. They had done this routine many times before. The store was only a few blocks away, and the walk home always felt short and easy. The sun was warm, but not too hot, and a light breeze brushed past their faces, carrying the smell of fresh-cut grass. A neighbor waved from across the street as they passed by. Cars rolled slowly along the road, their drivers in no rush to be anywhere. Everything felt normal and ordinary, just how they liked it. But sometimes danger hides in places where no one expects it. And on this day, something dark lurked behind the comfort of familiarity. A figure stood near the corner of a house, partly hidden by a tall wooden fence. He stayed still, making sure not to draw attention. He watched the mother and her son closely, his eyes following their every move. From afar, he looked like a person simply waiting for someone. But his intentions were far from innocent. The mother bent down for a moment to adjust her bag, unaware of the silent observer only a short distance away. The boy looked up at the sky, thinking about cartoons he wanted to watch when they got home. He imagined himself relaxing on the couch with a bowl of snacks by his side. He had no idea that his peaceful afternoon was about to turn into something he would remember forever. The sound of a barking dog made the hidden figure step back, pressing his body against the fence. It was as if he feared being noticed, as if he was waiting for the perfect second to move. His heartbeat quickened, his hands fidgeted. Behind him, the backyard of the house sat empty, making his hiding spot even safer. His hood covered his hair, and the shadow across his face made it impossible to recognize him. The mother and her son continued walking, still unaware of the danger only a few feet behind them. They were laughing softly now, sharing a moment that should have been simple and happy. The boy swung the grocery bag playfully, taking small hops as he stepped along the sidewalk. His shoes scraped the concrete with each bounce. Nothing about the scene suggested fear. Nothing hinted at a sudden change. But every step brought them closer to the point where the quiet afternoon would shatter. And while the neighborhood continued to look peaceful, a trap was already set. The stranger waited, eyes fixed with a cold focus, preparing to strike when the time felt right. The peaceful walk continued, but the hidden man's patience was running out. His breathing was sharp, and he kept watching the mother's purse as if it were the only thing that existed. The moment she slowed her steps to adjust the strap on her shoulder, he saw his chance. The street around them felt quiet enough. The neighbors were inside, the passing cars were gone, and there were no witnesses close enough to notice anything unusual. The boy was still distracted by his excitement for the rest of the day. He thought about his favorite game waiting at home and the treats inside the grocery bag. His mother looked both ways out of habit, making sure traffic was clear, unaware she should be looking for a different kind of danger. The air seemed calm, but the tension was already building, invisible yet powerful. The man moved quickly from behind the fence. His steps were fast and silent, like he had done this before. He covered the short distance with frightening speed. The mother sensed something behind her only a split second before the attack happened. But there was no time to react. The stranger reached her and swung his fist directly at her face. The force knocked her off balance, sending her crashing to the ground. The grocery bag the boy carried hit the sidewalk as his hands opened in shock. The world seemed to freeze for the boy. His mind tried to understand what he just saw. His mother was hurt, lying on the ground with a look of pain and confusion. The man didn't waste a second. He grabbed the purse from her shoulder and turned to run. He believed he would get away easily because most people freeze when fear strikes. He counted on panic to slow them down. The boy's heart hammered in his chest. His legs felt weak but also full of something stronger than fear. A mix of anger, worry, and pure instinct rushed through him. The street around them stayed silent, almost too silent. A single bird flew away from a tree as if it sensed the chaos below. That detail made the others react with disbelief and annoyance.